First World Videos. We're down in Los Alcazares, which is literally half an hour from Torrevieja on the M332 or the AP7. This is the main road as you come in, but today we're just going to have a look at this area because they did get a lot of storm damage, so we're going to see what the update is on Storm Alice. And yeah, Storm Alice did cause a lot of problems here because a lot of the areas around here didn't have any water at all, and the local authorities have actually just started giving out free bottled water because the water is not safe to use, and some people are using standby pumps. And not only that, they've actually tried to help the people here as well, the pensioners, by offering discount for 50% off their bill. So yeah, they are doing their best, but it looks okay. But we're going to take a walk around. We'll have a walk up by the beach. We'll just check out around the back streets and see what kind of storm damage was left after the big storm last week. So like I mentioned, this is the main road as you come in off the AP7. And as you come up, we've got the Chino stores, we've got the McDonald's, you've got some new builds, church on the right hand side, and about 2 or 3 roundabouts on the left. You'll come up to the 525, the strip of bars and restaurants and the hotel. And just here we've got a little sports betting place, restaurants. But yeah, it seems really quiet at the moment, but if you're thinking of moving down to this part of Spain, you do get a lot for your money, and we're talking about another 25% discount of what you would get up by the Costa. You've got pockets of all different kind of property here as well. You've actually got new builds tucked away. And if you're wondering why it's a little bit quiet, well, it's creeping up to 11 o'clock. Temperature's 22 degrees, so we'll probably get up to about 25, 26 this afternoon. And it is not a quiet place, Los Alcazares, to be truthful. It's busy all year round. They've got 4 or 5 supermarkets here, and they won't have that many supermarkets if it's a ghost town. But yeah, it is full of life all year round. Of course, summer months does get extremely busy. You can see this is the opposite side to the beach, but yeah, lots of clean looking properties. Looks like you've got some buildings that have not been up too long down there, and little park areas. But as we're walking around today, we can see a lot of it's all got back to normal, cleared up, and no doubt the water will be back on soon. I'll post some clips what the kind of damage they had down here. Of course, not all the areas have got it, but certain streets got it pretty bad, and the Promenade. And yeah, it was a big clean-up operation they had to do. Lots of mud and slush. And yeah, some cars, of course, were submerged in water. Streets were really, really bad in some areas. But if you're high up, you didn't have any problems. But yeah, it's a bit like everywhere in Spain. A lot of areas did suffer a lot of this Storm Alice damage, and a lot of them got away with it. We've got some urbanisations, of course, with swimming pools here. I mean, these houses, you're probably looking less than 200,000 euros for a 3-bed, 2-bath. Is the main road just on the left, and the other side of this course is the beach where we'll be taking a walk up. But I thought today we'll try looking around this side so you get an idea what the property's like. Got some nice big houses on these urbanisations. That again has got a swimming pool on an urbanisation. We're actually down here next week with Rob, and we're going to be looking for some property for Rob in the 200,000 budget, which won't be very difficult to find. Going to probably end up a really nice property. Bigger building going up over there. I'm not sure what that is, a school. But yeah, nice clean looking apartments. A lot of people do like to be on the Costa. Of course, it's got a lot of expats there, but we've got a lot of expats down here in Los Alcazares, and you're not that far from the airport, Murcia. You could be there in like 35 minutes. Or if you wanted to get to Alicante, you're looking at about 55 minutes. You can be at Alicante Airport straight up the AP7. So as you can see, it's clean and tidy, and they are doing a lot of new builds here as well. They do have a Friday market in the summer with a fun fair just tucked away by the supermarkets, which we're going to be going past. You can see that building don't look very old. One of the main reasons why the water drains away quick in Spain, because they have these gullies just at the side of the road. That is our kind of drainage, or it just runs off the land. We've got new builds going up all over the place. You've got your McDonald's there, we've got Burger King in front of that kind of fast food. And that end will take you to Los Neros Beach. So you know it's a busy place because you wouldn't have this many supermarkets. Got everything here literally. With new builds coming up all over the place down here, you know there's a demand, but just down the side of the consume, that is where the market's normally held in the summer months. It's where you get the looky and the little fun fairs put on. Yeah, definitely sport for choice when it comes to supermarkets here. So what we'll do is we'll go along and cross over down the 525 where the strip of restaurants are and make our way up to the Promenade. And they did have a little bit of a storm damage there, so we'll check that out. Of course, you know when you're near the military base, when you start seeing the aeroplanes. Of course, you get to see the military show as well, because they're always practicing. We go right down there on the left, you can see they're pretty new buildings that have gone up. So we come along here, we have got a really nice restaurant right up here on the right-hand side. But yeah, got all your types of shops. You could probably want lots of chinos and tapas bars. Posh places to eat if you're looking for posh places or just want to chill out and have a coffee. A sports place down there, we've got another Indian restaurant. Just over there is your 525, that's your strip of bars and restaurants. I don't know if any of my subscribers have considered moving down here. Like I say, we've got a few driving tours and we've had a few that are actually looking in this area because of the amount of property you get for your money is unbelievable really. And yeah, it's clean, tidy, like you see, it's got everything. Yeah, we were talking about the aeroplanes, there we go, there's a few up there flying around now. Strange little building now, believe it or not, it's the local police station. Just there on the right, that was the nice posh looking restaurant I was telling you about. And yeah, it goes right back into the garden as well, got a big garden area. Going to head over to the strip. Property prices, you know, are shooting up all the time. And Murcia is one of the biggest increases in property prices at the moment. For the simple reason is it's a lot cheaper than most areas. So we'll have a look and see what you're going to get like for an average house, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and check out what the latest price is. So yeah, we've got the Banqueteer here, and of course just on that corner that is your 525 hotel. Always get a few people chilling out here in the morning, but of course at night time is when it comes to life. That's when everyone's going to be out and about. Both sides as well, you've got all bars and restaurants, estate agents. There we go, we've got the Burger King as well, just tucked over there in the corner. And straight on is where we're going to be going to the beach. But first we'll have a look and see what the latest property prices are. Little bungalow there, look at that, 173, a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. One here, look at that, 150,000, a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Now that costs you about 260,000 in your Costa. Look, a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 135,000. So you can see prices are still really good here. And there's one there, look at that, 110,000 for a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Of course, you've got to check out the location of these places. It just says Los Alcazares. We're not sure if it's close to the beach or whatnot, but you can get an idea what the property prices are. It's probably why a lot of people are deciding to come in down here in Los Alcazares because, you know, it's more affordable. And this is in October, 11 o'clock in the morning, and you can see there's plenty of people still about. I think the rest are probably still in bed. But yeah, cafes and bars are open. All the big restaurants as we go down on the left and the right, they're all going to be open later on. But yeah, it doesn't look like we've had much storm damage here. And this bit in the middle up here, of course, has been recently paved. And there goes another plane straight over. Yeah, let us know if you would like to sit on your little balcony or up the seafront and chill out watching these planes go over. Would it bother you? I tell you what, it'll keep you busy, won't it? A little play area here, Mexican restaurants. So yeah, you're actually spoilt for restaurants here, but this bar is pretty busy. Cocktail €6. Now that's not too bad, is it? Full English breakfast, that must be what they're all going for. A big full English. We've got the curry house next door as well, a menu of the day there, look, 3 courses, $15.95. Of course, they've gone right up now, the menus of the day. The one over there for $16.95, same again. It comes with a starter, main, dessert. You've got your Irish bar, and they're advertising €3.50 for a large beer. The old Celtic Irish bar. We have got a few Irish people moving down here, and we've got Stanley, yeah, we brought down here as well, looking to buy in this area. We've done a driving tour for. So yeah, as you can see, people about. Your lottery shop, they were queuing up there last time I come. You've got your fish and chips just there. Harry's bar, sports bar, get your hair cut, place to hire your bikes. And that's what a lot of people do. Do a bit of cycling around, keeping fit. There we go, another 3-course menu there. In them ways, $18.90. They've got another Irish bar. Souvenir shops. There we go, Currency Direct over there. Of course, if you need Currency Direct, I've got the links for that. If you're looking to come into Spain for holiday or buying property, change up with the app and they change it over. Meanwhile, there's another one. Yeah, it all looks pretty clean here, doesn't it? Doesn't look like they've had much storm damage just along this bit. Just over there outside the hotel, that is where you do the old tourist train. It will take you around the area and show you about. Stops just there, gives you a little tour. I know they even do a little tour showing you all the artwork, because they've got a lot of murals on the walls around here in Los Alcazares. Of course, you've got the old hotel there, which we've done many videos of. Straight across from the strip, literally in a couple of minutes, we're just going to be straight up on the beach. And yeah, that plot of land's been empty for a long, long while. No doubt they'll have one of these big houses built on it soon. Over there, look, all modern property. But yeah, these won't be cheap, that's for sure. Yeah, lovely, aren't they, these houses? Proper Spanish traditional style. Bit of renovation going on over there. The beach bars are still open, and we've got a few people on the beach as well. And of course, these umbrellas and all that, by the end of October, they'll all go away now to April. I've walked down that direction many times in a lot of videos, which I'll post at the end. So today we're going to walk back down this end, and then we'll check around the back streets and have a look at the property down there. Living the dream, isn't they? And you do get a lot of cyclists up and down here all the time. They seem to just cycle along and just stop at a bar and have a coffee, and off they go. And that's probably why you're going to see a lot of cyclist racks around here. This beach just here is Playa Las Palmeras. I've told you many times, just over there, that strip is the Mar Menor that divides it up, the Mediterranean and the old the salt lakes. And yeah, it's pretty nice over there. You've got a choice of 2 sides of the strip. We've done many videos over there, but that does come really, really quiet once the summer season's gone. Also right over there as well is the campsite, which the police had to get in quick, and emergency services to remove people because of the floods. They had to evac so many people, and yeah, so they do get problems over there as well with flooding. There's the old yacht club, and you do see them all go out on their little yachts and come in, and their little canoes and everything. There we go, big old base, shall I say. So yeah, that can get busy sometimes. There'll be a certain day where they'll all just turn up. These little alleyways, there we go, little balconies. Property right on the front as well. And they're not too expensive. Yeah, another kind of a beach bar just here. The Los Alcazares, let us know if you've been here. Have you looked at this area as one of your potential moves of buying a property or to live in Spain? There goes another one. This little area has been roped off. I don't know if this is where the flooding was, but there was some parts of the promenade that did get overflowed with floods. There we go, some nice looking property just there, and it looks like the kids have broke up. Can you, a lot of kids out there in their little boats, people having a little dip. There is caution, telling you the floor is slippery, but you'll have no problem, you'll be straight in the water. Some really nice big houses, lovely views. There's another one going straight over my head. Yeah, similar to the old red arrows we got back in the UK. So here we go, another lot of bike racks and another little beach bar. Spotted a hotel over there as well, 4-star hotel. Not sure of the name of the hotel. Yeah, people out and about, chilling out, living the dream. We started just round that bend now, and we'll come right the way round here, right along here. And then once we get round to the next beach, we'll cut up and show you some properties around the back streets, because they're completely different types of properties what you see here. We've got the old red flag waving, which means you're not allowed in the sea because it's not safe to do so. Only when it's green, it's safe as houses, and yellow, as you know, is a little bit of caution. But the red is a no-no. Choppy seas. There we go, we've got some public toilets just here and another bar. So you're spoilt for bars along here. Yeah, plenty of tables and chairs out. They're expecting a big turnout today. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is just here, but we've got a little display of coloured stones. It does look like them stones have been painted by, it says here, international artists, and it's all to support the Marmon ore. Again, we got a little bit roped off just there, and it looks like we've got some water just on the promenade there, so maybe this was one of the areas that got hit with the floods. Them houses there look pretty modern. Nice little green area, and another bar. This is Playa Los Neros, and of course just up there will be the main road. That is where we come in and parked up. The water is running down here right to the sea, so I'm not sure if it's a standby pump that's been left on, because there have been some pumps that have been left on. Park area there for the children. Nice and quiet, isn't it? So yeah, we'll just check out around this bend, and then we'll make our way inwards up to the main road. Surprise, surprise, another bar. So you never have to go too far if you need a drink or a bite to eat. All got a few people in them. More people chilling out. The prices here, if you want a chair, is €4, one of the sun lounges, and it's €4 for a umbrella, which is pretty reasonable. Don't get them prices. Costa del Sol. There we go, another one. All over the place. Looks like I might have another bar just on that bend now, but it doesn't look much more going on. So this is where we're going to be taking a walk, just down here. Yep, again, nice clean looking houses. We've even got one for sale just there. Streets look nice and clean. Not much graffiti, unlike Torrevieja. It's yeah, pretty clean area. Pay for a swimming pool, that is one way of doing it. Look at that. Now we don't want to hear no yappers. Yeah, funny looking property along here, isn't there? Looks like they've got up and down apartments. And then we've got some bungalows. And then we've got another one coming over our head. Proper going for the old practice training today. So also got new build, look at that, size of that one. So yeah, you can see some of these properties, what you're looking at now along here. and you can get a 3-bedroom 2-bath. I've seen knocking around for €150,000 within walking distance of the beach. Of course, it bends around, so you're right at the beach that direction as well. There we go. That's a strange old building there, lots of stairs. If you like it quiet, this is definitely the area, because it is really, really like living in a graveyard. Oh yeah, look at it. Villa Gloria. Massive. So one here as well, got a chimney right coming out. It's got his log burner just on the outside. Yeah, never seen that before. One's a little bit low. Yeah, creeping up to 12 o'clock now, and there are a few people walking about. So yeah, you get a gif what the property's like over this side, and over the other side, of course, completely different types of property. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments. And again, I'd like to thank everyone that has bought me a coffee, and the channel members, of course, that are subscribed to the channel membership. You've got to get to see the videos, of course, a lot earlier, and you support me at €3 a month. Yeah, I really appreciate all the channel members, and for all the other subscribers, and for the ones that haven't subscribed, remember, it's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. New house getting built now. Big plot of land. Yeah, over this side you can see completely different property altogether. These must be the ones that were here, obviously built a lot earlier. As you can see, they're like all little bungalows. Goes right along. And then a few over the other side of the road as well. Basically, when you buy around Los Alcazares, you're really not far from anywhere, are you? You've got the supermarkets, and along the promenade, literally every few hundred yards, you've got a beach bar. And so any of these locations where we've come round the back or along the promenade just to the sides, you'll be literally on top of everything. Just chuck a left at this massive commercial centre here, turn left, and we'll be back up on the main road. I've got a few shops in there. There we go, Pizza Go-Go. Looks like another supermarket. A few bars just on the outside as well. So yeah, you've got a nice little commercial centre there. So that is Los Neros. And now we'll take a walk up to the main road, and you'll see what we've got up here on the sides. Say a good mixture of different types of property. That's what you've got down the little alleyways just there. And as you can see, we've got a bus service, so you've got no problems for buses. And you've even got some seats to sit down while you're waiting. They have to look after you here, don't they? If you want to be tucked down one of these alleyways, that's what you're going to be facing. Choose one of these apartments just there. Got a new pharmacy over there. Of course, I did report the other day, the old medicine. Over 13,000 of them are all going to be reduced. I feel like I'm in a war zone today. All these planes flying over my head. Goes another one. Flying a little bit low, some of them. Lovely big house there, just on the corner. Just tucked down the side here. Got a few people playing the old petankas. Of course, that is what they do in Spain. They have a meet up and they play different bars, and it looks like the petanka competition. And there comes another one straight at them. Turn up on their bikes. This is all the play area for the kids, the basketball courts. Looks like the nets are missing from that one. We've come across our first bit of flooding. Well, we could see lots of water pouring down the streets. It goes all the way around here as well. So it only seems to be this little bit of a junction. That says Avenida Justo Quesada. So that is the name of the road. It will take you right up, straight ahead to the beach. Yeah, we've got a little bit more water just along here as well. Yeah, it's hot and sweaty, 12 o'clock, and that pharmacy 24 degrees in the shade, and there's not much of a breeze. So we found the culprit of the water, and there it is. It's coming up from the ground. It looks like a burst pipe. Yeah, just there it is the roundabout as you come in off the AP7 for Los Alcazares. You can see we've got bars on either side here, all kind of different bars and restaurants, and of course got the sports betting place here as well. Plenty of people out and about now. That's around the front, and it looks like we've got an Asian restaurant just up there as well. Just on this side you can see some more bars and restaurants. Like Indian restaurant, there's another one there as well, and there's a few up there on the right. P7 now, and just up there the next roundabout, that's actually where we started our journey today. And yeah, lovely pretty arch. It's our walk about Los Alcazares. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let us know in the comments. Always good to comment, like and share, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hasta luego from Los Alcazares, Murcia.